Making cars moves us. What moves you?
46-year-old Anthony Morcilla appeared in court today. He was charged with first-degree murder, negligent homicide, leaving a child unattended in a motor vehicle, and child abuse. Prosecutors requested Morcilla to be jailed on $250,000 bail, noting that if convicted, the serious punishment could make Morcilla a flight risk. But Morcilla's attorney, Curtis Vandeveld, fought to have his client released on personal recognizance.
His financial condition is that he has minimum financial accounts. He basically lives paycheck to paycheck, so he lacks huge financial resources to be able to flee. He has been employed in a capacity where he has established that he is a responsible individual. The identity of reasonable members of the community who will vouch for his release and reliability. His father is present, his sister, the mother of the child with whom he shared the responsibility for birth is present, and she supports his release upon personal recognizance.
Magistrate Judge Alberto Tolentino lowered the bail but expressed his reservations with the heavy charge of first-degree murder.
One of the things the court notes is that you have been a lifelong resident of Guam except for the 4 years that you've been gainfully employed with the Superior Court of Guam, and your current capacity as a probation officer. The court also notes that you have 2 dependents. The court has taken into account the representation of the alleged victim's other parent of release on your own recognizance. However, what the court also has to look at is the nature and seriousness of the allegations contained in the complaint. Although the court has found probable cause on the first-degree murder, it does express that there are some concerns on whether or not that was the appropriate charge given the facts as they are laid out on the declaration.
With that, Judge Tolentino set bail at $100,000. According to the magistrate's complaint, Morcilla picked up his daughter Amanda from his ex-girlfriend's house, the mother of the child, to drop her to daycare. Amanda was secured in her car seat, then Morcilla dropped his older child to school. During the course of driving the children around, the complaint reads, Amanda apparently fell asleep in the back seat, and when Morcilla arrived at work, he apparently forgot Amanda was in his vehicle. Prosecutors say Morcilla didn't discover Amanda until about 7 hours later, around 3 p.m. when he walked back to his car. There, he found his daughter's lifeless body. The complaint states that Amanda had second-degree burns on both legs and arms and her face. She died between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Meanwhile, court spokesman Josh Tenorio says the probation office has been briefed and counseling services have been offered. The whole mood today, he adds, has been somber.
Well, it is a very tragic situation. The Chief Justice at the beginning of the day met with everybody from that division. They said a prayer, but it is a very somber day. Since yesterday, it is a big impact, and of course, the daughter, Amanda, was part of our extended court family. So, it's a big loss for everybody, and it's a really tragic situation.